watching South Asia Newsline, and here are the top stories we are tracking for you on Tuesday, the 24th of February. Canada's PM Mark Carney to visit India amid global trade uncertainties. India begins dredging in Chenab post suspension of Indus Water Treaty. And UN confirms 13 civilians killed in Pakistani strikes in Afghanistan. And now for all the details. Canada's Prime Minister Mark Carney will visit India, Australia and Japan from February 26 to March 7, beginning his trip in Mumbai before heading to New Delhi for talks with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the Canadian government has said. The visit aims to deepen cooperation in key sectors including energy, technology, artificial intelligence and critical minerals. Carney is also scheduled to meet business leaders to explore new investment avenues and strengthen commercial partnerships between Indian and Canadian companies. In a statement, Carney said Canada is working to diversify trade and attract major investments amid global uncertainty while forging international partnerships to enhance economic security and prosperity at home. India was Canada's 7th largest trading partner in goods and services in 2024, with bilateral trade reaching nearly $31 billion. During the 2025 G20 Leaders Summit, New Delhi and Ottawa agreed to formally launch negotiations for a comprehensive economic partnership agreement targeting a doubling of two-way trade to $70 billion by 2030. The visit is also seen as an effort to reset ties following tensions under former PM Justin Trudeau over allegations linked to the killing of Khalistani terrorist Hardeep Singh Nijjar, which India had called as absurd.
And since the last 4 months, almost 4 to 5 months, we've been working very hard to ensure that the relationship is reset back to what it was before. This is an important relationship because it encompasses all aspects of the relation between two countries. It's a multi-dimensional relationship from AI, innovation, students, energy, you name it, any aspect, including the Living Bridge, which is a large number of Indo-Canadians, more than 2 million Indo-Canadians, another 1 million Indians, almost 3 million Indians in a population of 42 million.
And for the first time since the suspension of the Indus Waters Treaty with Pakistan, Indian authorities have begun large-scale desilting in the Himalayan rivers covered under the pact, including the Chenab. Dredging is underway at the Salal Power Station in Riyasi, Jammu and Kashmir, with a tender floated to reopen 6 under sluice gates that were permanently plugged under treaty provisions. A senior official said a comprehensive sediment management plan is being implemented to improve operational efficiency and reduce wear and tear. Earlier, measures such as drawdown flushing and dredging were restricted. The dam's original reservoir capacity of 284 MCM had shrunk to 9.91 MCM by May 2025 due to heavy siltation. Since desilting began, capacity has increased to 14 MCM as of January 2026. So far, 1.7 lakh metric tons of sediment have been dredged. Signed in 1960 between India and Pakistan with World Bank mediation, the treaty governs water sharing of the Indus system. India suspended it in May 2025, citing persistent cross-border terrorism. Moving on. At least 13 civilians were killed and 7 injured in Pakistani airstrikes in Afghanistan's Nangarhar province. The United Nations confirmed on Monday as tensions played along the border between the two countries. The UN assistance mission in Afghanistan said it had received credible reports that overnight strikes on February 21st and 2nd hit the districts of Besud and Khogyani, causing civilian casualties. Taliban spokesman Zabiullah Mujahid claimed dozens were killed or wounded, with additional strikes reported in Paktika province. Pakistan said the intelligence-based operation targeted 7 camps belonging to the Pakistani Taliban and the Islamic State Khorasan province, blaming recent suicide attacks, including during Ramadan, on militants operating from Afghan territory. Kabul has denied allowing such activity and condemned the strikes as a violation of sovereignty and international law, warning of a measured response. The escalation comes days after Afghanistan released 3 Pakistani soldiers in a Saudi-mediated exchange aimed at easing tensions. The latest violence threatens a fragile ceasefire along the 2,600-kilometer frontier, raising fears of renewed retaliation and further strain in already troubled ties. Moving on. In Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir, employees of a district hospital have intensified their protest over salary restructuring, alleging discrimination. We have a report.
Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf leader Syed Zishan Haider joined the ongoing sit-in protest by employees of the district headquarters hospital Hatia and Bala in Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir, backing their demands for salary restructuring and risk and health allowances. He urged authorities to act swiftly, warning that continued neglect is crippling the already strained healthcare system.
ग्राउंड पे भी हम इंशाल्लाह प्रिंट इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया सोशल मीडिया हर जगह आपके एहतजाज की भरपूर अंदाज में हमायत करेंगे और जहां कहीं हमारी जुबान के जरिए किसी पे अगर असर हो सकता है तो उनसे भी जाके इंशाल्लाह बातचीत करेंगे। और आखिर में मेरी आपसे ये रिक्वेस्ट होगी कि ये जो हटिया वाला का अस्पताल है, ये कल भी जो हमने एहतजाज किया वो सिर्फ किसी दर्द दिल के साथ किया, हम किसी फर्द किसी शख्सियत के खिलाफ नहीं है। हम निशानदेही करेंगे निजाम के अंदर कोई खराबी है उसके खिलाफ, और आपके इस कॉज को मुकम्मल जो है ना वो सपोर्ट करते हैं। जितने भी आपके रिस्क अलाउंस है, हेल्थ रिलेटेड जितने भी अलाउंसेस हैं, सैलरीज रिस्ट्रक्चर करनी है, बिल्कुल जायज मुतालबा है और हुकूमत आज़ाद कश्मीर को फौरी तौर पर इस पर अमल करना चाहिए।
This is not the first time. Protests by government employees are frequent in POJK, with workers alleging neglect, discrimination, and poor service conditions. Locals blame corruption and administrative apathy for worsening infrastructure and civic facilities in the region.
And after a tragic bus accident that claimed at least 19 lives, including 3 individuals from the UK, China and India, Nepali authorities have formed a 5-member task force to investigate the incident. A meeting held at the Home Ministry has constituted a panel under the coordination of a joint secretary. The bus, travelling from Pokhara to Kathmandu, veered off the road and plunged about 200 meters down to the banks of the Trasuli River in Dhading district on Monday. The bus was carrying a total of 44 passengers. A New Zealander and another Chinese national were among the 25 injured. The injured are being treated at hospitals in Kathmandu. Road accidents are common in mostly mountainous Nepal, where the conditions of roads are poor. Hundreds die in road crashes in Nepal annually.
राति 1 बजे र 20 मिनेटमा थाहा पाएँ हो मैले। अनि अब त्यो बेलामा उद्धारकर्मीहरू आउँदै थिए, सुरक्षाकर्मी गाउँलेहरू, उनीहरूलाई बाटो देखाइदिएँ, तलसम्म पुर्याइदिएँ। अनि उद्धार क्रममा लाए उनीहरू। म चाहिँ सबैलाई यहाँ उता झर्या ठाउँमा आए उद्धारकर्मीहरू, उनीहरूलाई यहाँ ल्याएर यहाँ बाटो देखाइदिएर तल उद्धारलाई पठाएँ।
Moving on. Young girls in India's Jammu and Kashmir are creating their own path by playing football with remarkable passion and resilience, breaking long-standing stereotypes and carving a space for themselves in a sport traditionally dominated by men. Training daily with determination, they are refining their skills, build confidence and strengthen teamwork. The Downtown Club and its coaches play a crucial role by providing structured training, mentorship and modern techniques to help them compete at higher levels. Wrapped in layers yet moving with agility and focus, they practice drills, passing routines, shooting techniques and endurance exercises with unwavering determination. Latest training techniques are fueling new aspirations and belief in these young footballers. They are now dreaming of a future in sports by standing tall on the football ground. More than just a sport, football has become a symbol of empowerment, discipline and new opportunities as these young players continue to redefine possibilities. Their hard work and dedication echo the words, "Why not girls?"
All the girls to come in sports. It's not necessary that it's going to be football, any other sport. In Kashmir we see, sports is all, men dominated. But why not women? Why not girls? We have talent, we can come and play and we can play here and have a future in sports, I guess.
That's all in tonight's edition. We will see you same time tomorrow. Good night.